me go get some burrito tacos, y'all. But hey, y'all, it's time for story time. What is this one about, you may ask? This one's just about some crazy people on a flight. Y'all, let me tell y'all what happened. This specific day, I was on my way. I was already at the airport. The flight's supposed to board at 8 o'clock. However, the plane was not yet there. Our thing got pushed back until like 9:40 something. The plane didn't get there until like 9:40. So almost a 2-hour wait. On top of the like hour and a half that I was already there, because you know you get to the airport before your thing's supposed to leave. Just get through TSA, make sure you like at the right terminal and all that. Like, we don't get on until like 9:50, y'all. The plane got there at like 9:40. They have to clean it and do all of that. We didn't get on until about 9:50. I had first class this day, y'all. It was my birthday, y'all. It was my birthday, and I'm waiting 4 hours to get to my man. I didn't get to him until like 11 o'clock. But anyways, we finally get on the plane. I'm in first class on the very first row, 1A. And there's this nice man next to me. He was in the army, and I think he said he was from Colorado. I don't know, he was nice. He's gonna come back up. We're gonna call him Jim. Jim is gonna come back up. Jim was very nice. We're on the plane, me and Jim chilling. We're not talking, but we both chilling. I'm watching my stuff on my phone, he watching his stuff on his iPad. We're chilling. And so we're on this side, we're on the left side of the plane, and there's people on the right side. And they were married. They were married. So since our plane got delayed by about 2 hours, there were people who had a connecting flight that they were about to miss or had already missed. Right when we landed, these two girls ran up to the front. Ran up. And you know when the seatbelt light goes off, that doesn't mean you can get off right then and there. That just means you can take your seatbelt off. The doors weren't even open yet to actually get off. So they ran up to the front. So they're now in the very first lane where me and Jim are, where Jim and I are. They're in the very first lane waiting to get off. So they run up to the front to get off. And the married couple next to Jim and I, across the aisle, the wife, the lovely wife, was like, "You can't wait?" Y'all, one of them girls turned around and said, "No, B." And I looked at Jim, because Jim had stood up. I looked at him like, and he was making his face like, Jim and I were shook. And then the husband was like, "You don't have to talk to her like that." How did this turn like? And the wife wasn't saying it to them, but she was saying it about them. They just heard her. She told the husband to mind his business that she talked to his wife. And he was like, "Well, you just called my wife a B word." And I was like, You know you put your stuff in the overhead bins? Jim was like, "Is this pink suitcase yours?" I was like, "Yeah, it is." And he got it down for me, and I was like, "Thank you." And so they're still arguing. I'm like, when are these doors gonna open up? And so the wife is like, I'm not a B. You're the ones running up. You know that's not what you're supposed." She's not doing all this. I don't know why I'm doing all this. She's like, "That's not what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to wait for everyone else." And the girls are like, basically saying, "We don't want to wait. We can come up here if we want to come up here. Stop talking to us. B word. And so then the wife's like, well, since you calling me a B word, let me call you one. Let me really act like a B word towards you. So there's a whole bunch of B words going out. And then, y'all, I'm trying to listen. I'm facing this way. Trying to listen. Jim looking at them too, and he's standing up. And then Jim look at me and say, I really like your suitcase. It's like real vintagey. What's up? Jim, thank you, but I don't care right now. Thank you. But be quiet. Be quiet, because you know I'm trying to hear them. Be quiet, Jim. Like, you cool and all, but you pushing my buttons at the moment because you know I'm trying to listen. You keep asking me stuff. Keep talking to me. Nah, y'all, I mess with Jim. It was like, he didn't know what else to do. But eventually, y'all, I thought they was about to. But luckily, that flight attendant opened up that gate. And she was like, come on. You guys can leave. And they left. And when I got, y'all, I was like, I'm glad I waited on this. When I got home, when I got in the car, you know me, I was like, babe, guess what happened? Babe, guess what happened? They was arguing. On the plane. And yeah, that's a story time about how I almost saw my first my first flight on a plane. Don't play with flight people. They are the government. Thanks for watching.